Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Kiki Bones will stand in for the first time, currently third in the American League in home runs.
Now, this guy is just flat out taking the baseball world by storm. It's not often you see a rookie come to the big leagues and show off this kind of raw power.
Tillman gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about two. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Rusty Red will dig in now in a run-scoring spot, and they've got the right man for the job here as he currently leads the American League in RBIs.
Yeah, and of course, a big reason why he's got so many ribbies is that home run pop he's got. In fact, he leads the league right now in round trippers.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball four.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Rico Black will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. First and second here with nobody out. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pulled toward right center field. Jones over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. The starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seeing the ball really well right now.
J.J. Watts will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. None left for Seattle. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Big Daddy Kelly starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
Popped high in the air. Mack is there for it. One away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Mark Trumbo will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Moose over to his left. Throw gets him 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. After 1, no score. J.J. Watts makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Skied into straightaway right. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. With a moment now, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Chubby Ali will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Tillman's got his target. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Antonio Moose will get his first shot at it here. And he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jones looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. As this one clears the wall by plenty, and back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, it's about time.
Shorty Mack will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs.
Boy, it is pretty rare to see a second baseman with so much power in his swing. He's not your typical middle infielder.
1 out, nobody on. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 8.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one. And you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Coco Brown will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Stepping in now, Robinson Cano. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Eric Karros, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
And right after the game, they're off to begin a 9-game road trip, so they'd love to finish this homestand off with a victory.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mariners are on top, 3-0. Adam Jones will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon, so the rich get richer.
Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, second baseman,
Jonathan Scope gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City, as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now. Kiki Bones will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Good job of going the other way. Almost felt like he was looking to go the other way, trying to drive it to the opposite field. Let's see if he does the same thing here.
Tillman's ready. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Machado near the bag at 3rd. 1 out.
A broken bat, little looper down to 3rd. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
Standing in now, Rusty Red. Hot shot towards the hole, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Into the box now, Rico Black. Here's a high pop-up. Machado is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Watts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
A check on first by Tillman, and he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Left side. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. J.J. Hardy will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Paredes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Nolan Reimold will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Chubby Ali is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Tillman into his motion. 1-1 pitch on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Stepping in now, Antonio Moose seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
Shorty Mack digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Coco Brown steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Still 2-2. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's a big time to pick up the first strikeout of the ball game here. So far, guys have been putting the ball in play, and really that's been part of the problem, quite frankly. But that's a good job to get a much-needed punch-out right there.
Into the box, Robinson Cano swung on and chopped to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 4-0 Seattle. Manny Machado will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
In now, Mark Trumbo. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Even though this is just a solo home run, it's important because you at least need to get on the board. Let these guys know that they're not going to just walk away with this one without a fight.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him.
That's a nice comeback there after the home run. Sometimes the home crowd gets a little amped up, so you start to rush a little out there and you make things worse, but he's able to bounce back and get him to chase one here with 2 strikes.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Red is in pursuit, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We played 4. It's now a 4-1 game. Kiki Bones heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we show you the Mariners leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently 2nd best on the Seattle roster.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
In now, Rusty Red. He singled his last time up. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. So he's in safely at second with their 3rd swipe of the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category. As you can see right here, they've definitely got some burners on the roster. And I'll tell you, it's always nice to be able to create some offense with your legs. It really puts the pressure on the opposing pitchers to try and hold them at bay.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Todd Redmond is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Redmond.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Standing in now, Rico Black. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And a good strike 2 pitch there, as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. And a foul pop behind the plate. And a rather easy first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Here's where I think he overestimates his speed on the bases. He thinks he can just turn on the jets and coast into third, but he gets a rude wake-up call here as they tag him out for the double play.
J.J. Watts will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Trumbo. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle, but they lead it 4-1. Matt Wieters will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
J.J. Hardy stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hardy not biting at that, but as the count goes to 2-1 now. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Right side. Moose scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Chubby Ali makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Trumbo ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Brian Mattis will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 17.
Antonio Moose will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Check swing grounder to the right side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 10, second baseman
Shorty Mack will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Belted high and deep into right center. Jones going back. A leap at the wall, but Jones can't pull this one back. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Into the box, Coco Brown. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1. Jimmy Paredes will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th.
Do a better job of finding good